I'm Liz Yates, and I'm from Friends Meeting of Austin too. Yeah, we see each other in meeting on a regular basis. One of my earliest memories of yearly meeting, Molly,
Yes.
was when you were really little. And I have pictures of that. You were crawling around the stage with some other young friends, and I took some pictures of you, and you were just a little, and guess who wasn't born yet? Eliza, your sister, wasn't even born yet.
Through my other church, I became a pacifist, and so I started hearing about Quakers because I knew Quakers did that kind of work, but I couldn't find them. I was living in Nashville, Tennessee at the time. And then I went to Atlanta for school, more school. I was in college when this happened. And then I moved back to Nashville, and I was teaching, and a friend of mine, I said, I got to find a church because I didn't fit in where I used to be. And a friend of mine said, well, I've been going to the Quaker meeting in Nashville. And I said, really? I looked for them when I lived in college before, and I couldn't find them. And so I went to Quaker meeting when I was in my mid-20s and started going. And then one year I went, about 2 years later, I went to FGC gathering, and I knew I liked the friends in Nashville and worshiped well with them. And then I went to FGC gathering, and I saw a whole bunch more Quakers. I said, I like all of them, so I'm definitely going to be a Quaker. So I joined the meeting in sometime in the 1980s, no, sorry, 70s, late 1970s, before you were born.
Yeah. What was the funniest thing that ever happened at SUIM when you were attending?
The funniest thing. I hadn't thought about that. I have to come back to that. Nothing comes to mind right now.
I don't know, I don't think this happened at this camp, but I do remember, it must have been in the late 80s. Clarence Collimer took care of the children, did the children's program. Now he is a huge, big man, and he decided he was going to teach the kids how to protest. So the kids all made signs and placards, and then at the time that we all went to the dining room, there were the kids lining, we want, and I forgot what they wanted, I think better food. We want better food, we don't like this. So this was a real Quaker protest. Clarence told the kids how to do, and it was really fun.
It takes more time for me to come from Louisiana, so the distance is probably my least favorite thing. Breakfast is kind of early.
Yeah. I'm used to waking up at 9, sleeping till 10.
I'm used to waking up at 7:30, going back to sleep. Waking up at 8:30, having coffee. I don't do breakfast usually till around 10.
Wow.
So it's
Sounds
kind of
usually
tricky
when
having
I
to get
do
up
it.
for 7:30, but I'm a big girl and I can do it. And my roommate has a clock. I personally did not bring an alarm clock, but my roommate did, so we're bolted out of sleep. Yes, I hate it. We only do the clock radio at our house.